Okay.
Hi, Shira Lazar here talking to Paul Vasquez, also known as HungryBear9562 on YouTube, and his video Yosemite Bear Mountain Giant Double Rainbow has gotten over 1.1 million views in a very short amount of time. Pretty much overnight, a lot of people have been talking about you, linking up to the video. What exactly were you shooting on that day?
Well, that day. Okay.
Hi, Shira Lazar here talking to Paul Vasquez, also known as HungryBear9562 on YouTube, and his video Yosemite Bear Mountain Giant Double Rainbow has gotten over 1.1 million views in a very short amount of time. Pretty much overnight, a lot of people have been talking about you, linking up to the video. What exactly were you shooting on that day?
Well, that day I had just finished writing a friend, telling her how I felt like I was Noah because I'm building what seems to be like an ark here. I have greenhouses and gardens and fruit trees and lots of animals here. And right after I finished writing that email, I looked outside and it was like, oh wow, look at the colors. And I walked outside with my camera, and what you see in the video is what I experienced. That rainbow lasted over an hour, and my camera only captured about 40% of the colors. It was a lot brighter than what you see.
Now, you seem pretty excited about this rainbow.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was because you could actually feel the rays like you can from the sun, but it was rainbow rays. You can't describe it. It was so powerful that it knocked me down.
The rainbow rays knocked you down?
Yeah, you couldn't see me on the ground, but at one point, when you hear like I'm sobbing, I had been knocked on the ground, and the rainbow was a double rainbow, and then it turned into a triple rainbow, and you can't see it on my camera, but the whole thing filled in with color. It was a giant disc of color, and it looked like a giant eye looking at me.
Is that common to be knocked down by rainbows?
Well, I don't think it's common at all for these things kind of to happen. It was pretty amazing.
Now,
and that rainbow lasted an hour.
Now, how did that rainbow form? Was it raining that day, or it just happened out of nowhere?
There was clouds in the sky. There was a little bit of rain here and there. It was kind of scattered rain. But it wasn't heavy rain. There was, a little bit of rain here and there. Yeah, it was kind of unusual.
Now, you've shot yourself on YouTube before, and you have a channel. So are you surprised, though? Why do you think this video has made it big and gotten you a lot of attention?
I kind of always thought that, I used to see viral videos, and I would always think, when am I going to go viral? Because I know my videos are pretty interesting. I think that people have connected with this video because there's a lot of honesty and purity into it, and people can relate to me connecting to spirit on this one. That's what this is the spirit of the universe connected to me, and that's my reaction to it. And I think that's what people are experiencing and connecting to.
So you live in Yosemite, right? Is this your home?
I live just outside the park. Yeah, my land is about 10 to 12 miles from the park border.
So now people are, linking up to this video, and you even have remixes coming out of it. So you've gone viral when you have all these remixes. What are your thoughts on these?
Some of them I really like. Some of them, a couple of them I favorited it. I have to approve them to be linked to my video, and some of them I have. Some of them they just rip-offs, and I flag them as inappropriate because they're content infringements. And so the ones, if they're just rip-offs, I try and take them down. And it's just you got to watch. So if people put a lot of work into them, and then it's like original work, and they're really creative, I really like them, and I approve that stuff. But if it's just a straight ripoff, I try and remove that stuff. And then there's a rating system all in between. Like I might not connect it, but I'll put a comment on there, or I'll put a thumbs up. So there's everything in between.
So what is your favorite so far?
I think the first one, the guy put a lot of work into it right away, real fast. And I think it's the first one on there. Or there was a guy who put a webcam of himself on it. That wasn't great, but the auto tune one, I think that's the favorite one on it. It's favorited on my homepage.
What was your
I can't remember.
What was your first reaction when you started seeing the views increase?
Well, I opened my email and I was like, "What are all these comments on my page?" Because I'd only had, I think, like less than 50 views on the video, and then I started getting these comments, and I was like, "What's this?" And I deleted the comments, and I went back, and there was more comments. And I'm like, "What's going on?" And then I went back, and someone said that Jimmy Kimmel tweeted my video, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I get it now," because Jimmy and I have a history. I went on his show, and he called me his boyfriend on TV, and I recorded that and put it on my page. And so I always kind of knew that Jimmy was going to get back a hold of me because I know he loves me.
Wait, so when were you on Jimmy Kimmel's show?
It's been a couple of years. I went on the show and kind of just made. I mean, he felt my presence, and we talked a couple of times. And the announcer guy called me his boyfriend, and I went back one time with a shirt saying Jimmy's boyfriend, and he put me on the air, and I recorded that put it on my YouTube page, and that's how all this started. Because he probably looked at his videos, the videos on YouTube, and he found my video and probably saw my videos and tweeted it. That's how this started.
But then you uploaded it in January, so now it's July. Why are people only noticing it now?
Because of Jimmy. Jimmy tweeted it July 3rd, Saturday, and it blew up right as soon as he tweeted it. Yeah, Jimmy brought attention to it. Jimmy's my buddy.
So Hungry Bear is your YouTube name. Is there a story behind that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I kind of have. Well, it's a long story. I've lost 175 pounds. At one time, I was almost 500 pounds. There's a lot to this story.
Yeah, maybe you want. This is the internet, so you want to keep it quick. No.
Yeah. So.
But now you're not as big. You're not as much of a hungry bear.
No. Yeah, that's why I call myself Yosemite Bear now. I kind of call myself Bear, and then the first part just changes. It's a lot to this.
So what does the future hold for Paul Vasquez? What do you want to do with all of this now that people aren't noticing you?
I kind of like to just spread the message that maybe people should be aware that they should walk more lightly on the earth. I think there's a whole message in this. That the rainbow has some power, and there's a message here for humanity.
So
Yeah.
No reality shows in the future from this or other spin-offs?
I don't know. I'm pretty happy with my life. I mean, I might come and do some more interviews and stuff like that, but I really love it here. I don't think I'm gonna do any reality shows. I mean, you never say never, but I don't know. I have no idea. But I really love my life. I love my land. I love Yosemite. I don't want to live anywhere else. So yeah, I can't say that I want to change it very much.
All right. Finally, what's the follow-up to Double Rainbow? What's the next big video that you're gonna show to the public?
Oh, whatever comes to me. I didn't shoot this on purpose. This came to me. If something else comes to me, I'll shoot it. This wasn't planned, so it's not up to me. The universe flows through me. I'm just a vessel.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time, Paul.
You're welcome.
Enjoy.